Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to sew a modern, elegant, and simple denim dress. With its structured shape, clean lines, and short silhouette, this design creates a look that feels both stylish and timeless. Now, let's take a closer look at the pattern pieces and start sewing this dress step by step. The pattern set includes 11 sizes, ranging from 0 to 20. Since it is prepared in a layered format, you can easily print only the sizes you need by turning their visibility on in A4, A0, or letter format. Don't forget to visit my website to get the pattern. If you're unsure about how to print and prepare the patterns, you can check out my video titled How to Print and Assemble Your Digital Sewing Pattern. All the details are explained there. For this project, I used an indigo denim fabric that is 1.5 meters wide and 1 meter long for size 6. You can choose any denim fabric you like, but I do not recommend using very thick fabrics. You can find the exact fabric amount required for your chosen size in the PDF file provided when you purchase the pattern. First, let's take a look at the pattern pieces. A. Front. B. Side front. C. Back. D. Side back. E. Front facing. F. Back facing. Now we can start sewing. First, pin the A and B front pieces with their wrong sides facing each other. Then sew along the indicated edges with a 2 centimeter seam allowance. When sewing curved pieces, work slowly as the seam will be visible from the outside. While sewing, regularly check and adjust the fabric underneath to make sure it is not folding. Make these adjustments while the needle is down in the fabric. Otherwise, the fabric may shift and your seam line may become uneven. If you pay attention to these points, you will achieve a perfect result. After completing the seams, press the seam allowances open. Trim one of the seam allowances down to 1 centimeter. Fold the other seam allowance over the trimmed one, enclosing it, and press. Then stitch along the folded edge to secure it. At this stage, if you do not have an edge stitch foot, you can use a standard presser foot. Align the edge with the center of the presser foot and shift the needle position 2 to 3 millimeters to the left, then top stitch as shown on the screen. To adjust the needle position, you can use your machine's needle position setting or adjust the stitch width setting. The stitch width setting is mainly used to control the width of zigzag stitches, but it also allows you to shift the needle position left or right when sewing a straight stitch. For this step, I use the settings shown on the screen. Because the bust cup area is curved, it can be difficult to fold and stitch this section at the same time. In this case, you can base the area first to hold it in place before sewing. I use this method for this step. Once all the seam allowances are stitched, the front piece will have a clean and polished finish. Now, repeat the same steps you applied to the front piece for the back pieces as well. Now that we have prepared both the front and back pieces, we can move on to joining the side seams. Place the front and back pieces with right sides facing each other and pin them together. Mark where you want the zipper to start. While sewing the side seam, sew back and forth a few times when you reach the marked point to secure it. This will allow you to open the side seam up to that point after inserting the invisible zipper. This method works very well for beginners when sewing an invisible zipper. Then press the seam allowances open. Place the zipper starting from the marked point on the side seam and pin it in place. Make sure the wrong side of the zipper is facing up. Start sewing 2 centimeters below the underarm and stitch both sides of the zipper up to the marked point. After finishing the seam, turn the dress to the right side and unpick the side seam up to the marked point. With this method, even beginners can sew the zipper neatly and correctly. The previous stitching was to secure the zipper in the correct position. Now we will sew again as close to the zipper teeth as possible to keep the zipper invisible from the outside. At this stage, you can use a zipper foot. Just make sure your needle is positioned as close to the zipper teeth as possible. Pin the side seams of the vest with the right sides facing each other, as shown, and stitch along the edges. Before assembling the facings, finish the side seam allowances, hemline, neckline, and armhole edges with an overlock. Also finish the edges of both the front and back facing pieces with an overlock. For the straps, cut a piece measuring 5 cm wide and 10 cm long. Fold it lengthwise twice to create 2 strap pieces. Then top stitch approximately 2 mm from the edge to secure them. Next, place the back facing and front facing pieces with right sides together and sew the right side edge as shown. Since we attached the zipper to the left side of the dress, we are sewing the right edge. If your zipper is on the right side, sew the left edge instead. Pin the front and back facings to the dress along the neckline and armhole edges with right sides facing each other. When attaching the back facing, insert the strap pieces between the dress and the facing at the shoulder point. We will attach the front straps after trying on the dress and adjusting the length to fit your shoulder. Sew along the entire edge of the facing as shown, leaving only the front shoulder area open. Turn the facing to the inside and press. After pressing, try on the dress and measure the strap length to fit your body. Insert the front end of the strap through the opening at the front shoulder, adjust it to your measured length, and sew it in place as shown. Now we can move on to the final step, hemming the dress. Fold the hem inward by 2.5 centimeters, press carefully, and shape it with the iron. Sew a straight line approximately 2 centimeters above the folded edge to secure the hem in place. After completing the main hem stitch, sew an additional line approximately 3 to 4 millimeters beside it for a clean and decorative finish. This second stitch adds durability and gives the hem a more professional look. If you want to avoid overlapping stitches on the front, do not backstitch at the beginning or end of your top stitch. Start and finish with a clean straight stitch, then thread the loose ends with a needle and pull them to the inside of the hem. And here is the final result. Our denim dress is now complete and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I love its clean shape, structured look, and simple elegance. I hope you enjoyed the process as much as I did. If you make your own version, don't forget to tag at Fera Studio. Your support truly means a lot to us. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Every comment and like helps us keep creating new patterns and tutorials. To stay updated on new patterns and surprise gifts, visit ferastudio.com and join the newsletter. See you in the next project.